Hi there, this is Adi from tarotforlifecoaching.com, and this is a weekly reading for the sign of Pisces for the week starting the 15th of May till the 21st of May. There's a weekly reading for Pisces for the week starting the 15th of May. And it's a general reading, Pisces, so apply it to any area in your life where you feel it resonates with, or to most areas, some people say. And apologies, by the way, for not posting for a little bit. It's just been absolutely crazy in terms of time commitment, and I do need quiet space in my head to be able to do this reading, so I just couldn't post them for a little bit. But I'm very happy to be back again, and I hope this reading is helpful for you. So let's have a look, Pisces, what the energies are going to be like for you. So I'm using a combination of cards again, like I always do, tarot and oracle cards. So I'm also using the Goddess Guidance cards from Doreen Virtue. Let's have a look which one comes out for you. That one comes out. And Angel Answers cards as well. Let's have a look which one is going to be your card this week. I've had a lot of cards returning for some reason. So let's see if that's the same here. And finally, what I do is I also look at the bottom of the deck, and you have the Four of Swords in reverse. Okay. Let's have a look how that fits in with your tarot. So we start with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Got the Devil in reverse. And then we've got the Ten of Pentacles. And then we move to the Prince of Swords as your guiding energy here. Okay, so let's start with the Nine of Pentacles here as you're coming into the week. Nine of Pentacles is a card that refers to abundant and sharing type nature, and pentacles are relating to anything material, so finances or money is finances, investments or physical projects, anything material, anything to do with property. Cars comes to mind for some of you, anything like that. And it feels like that something has been in reverse. Something has been overspent to me. The message to me, it feels like something has been overspent and something is out of balance in terms of material assets. It feels like you may well have been building up for something and it just seems to not come together, or it seems to be lacking in a way. It feels maybe that it's lacking a little bit and not coming up to your expectations, you know, which might make you feel a little out of bound of your connection with whatever this relates to, so to your property or your investments or something like that. So it certainly starts like that. It doesn't finish like that. So but it's the energy that the week starts with, like, do I have enough of this? Can I share? Maybe somebody's asking you to share and you feel like you can't really give anymore. It could also be your time at work, like a work project, you know, that you are being asked to do things that you feel is too much and it doesn't give the return. And in a way it is helping you. It feels like it is helping you to see things clearly, because there may well have been an addiction or a situation where you've been drawn in a negative way, and you are, I feel, breaking away from that. Then you are making decisions not to go with that anymore. Maybe it was an investment that you felt was not correct in some way or another. So I'm not talking necessarily financial investments, although it can be. and it may have been made from a perspective of need or greed. It may also relate to a physical addiction of some sort, too much of something, and I'm seeing it reflected in the devil in reverse here, because the devil often really indicates a sense of being bound to something, and of course addictions they tie us into something. They are not for the joy of it, we have to have them. But in reverse, it's saying you are setting yourself free from this. So if you are making a decision about some sort of investment, some sort of achievement, some sort of physical project that has been made in the past in a negative way, it came from maybe people were requiring it from you out of need or greed, and you just don't feel like you can give it anymore. So you are starting to stand up for yourself here, and to say no. I can't be manipulated. Sometimes people want to manipulate you and want to get you to give things that you probably would give normally, but if it doesn't feel right and the way it's being asked or something like that, it's not right, then you have to say no. And the devil in reverse is really showing me that you are finding that strength, that you are disconnecting yourself and freeing yourself from old patterns here. You are freeing yourself from old patterns, and you probably do it. They're certainly recommended to talk sharply, to talk clearly, and to express yourself, and to make sure that you're not being taken for a ride by people with the wrong intentions, and or people who are I was going to say sucking you empty, draining you. There's something about that you just don't need anymore in your life, and you're going to change it. It feels like you are making a turn here, that you are going to stick up for yourself stronger. You say, no, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm not going to give in to these negative patterns, either in myself or patterns with other people. And then you're moving towards a situation where you feel so much more balanced. You can actually celebrate what you have achieved with the 10 of Pentacles. You've come full circle here, and you are you've worked hard for every little coin here. It is your effort that's been put in here that has achieved your ultimate goals. It could also be stepping stone goals, obviously, but there is a sense of achievement here. Like, yes, I've earned it. I am totally settled with this. I'm happy with my achievements. And so the energy feels like waving off a little bit of negative influences and focusing on what you have achieved, and speaking clearly about, if you need to, if you're being challenged, that you speak your mind, that just get it clear, that you stick with what's right for you, and that you don't get entangled into maybe somebody's games or somebody's manipulation, or negative thoughts in your own head. Sometimes we can be our own worst enemy as well. So you will probably know what this relates to. But the good thing is, if you are just staying very cool and clear-headed, no emotions, just really steer away from getting involved emotionally, stay very clear-headed with clear thinking, you will see that you can celebrate the progress that you've been working for. And then we work with the Goddess Guidance cards, and you've got Kali, and the Goddess Kali is endings and beginnings. The old must be released so that the new can enter. Very nice. So the old, and this relates very much, in my opinion, towards these two cards. Something in your material life needs to be let go of. With the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, it's something to let go of, and that could be friends. It could be negative friends that have not helped you, who've been influencing you in a negative way. It could be, even if you're in that situation, I'm not advising anybody to leave their job, but if it feels the right time, and if you feel it's not right for you anymore, maybe to start looking for another job, and to set yourself free from it. You know that you're not bound in a negative way anymore, and you can do this through sharp thinking and sharp conversations. And with sharp, I mean like clear, you know, no blurring. And then you can open yourself up for new beginnings. The angel answer cards is saying within the next few months. So if you are working towards this change, so what it is saying, it's not necessarily an energy that is for this week only, but it does feel that definitely the process is being put into action here in this week. And for some of you it will be, but it feels, the card is saying it could be a bit longer. Could be a few months even, but you are working towards it, and it is going to be very, very positive. So the overall energy here of the whole spread is the Four of Swords in reverse, and this speaks to me of action needs to be taken again, because this is a card where people are taking respite and are resting together. It's a group of people, so it may well affect other people here as well. It may not be you on your own. So there is a sense here like we've been in a battle, we are resting, but now we need to go forward again. We need to make decisions, we need to talk and communicate so that we can let go of whatever needs to be released. Let go of, these are soldiers sometimes in some decks, so you know, it's like a little wartime. You have to take action, fight your corner, and let go of what you don't need anymore. And then the changes will fully materialize within the next few months, and it may be sooner rather than later, I'm feeling. Okay, so Pisces, that is your overview for this week. Thank you so much for watching. If you would like a personal reading, do contact me via tarotforlifecoaching.com. There's different options on my website that you can watch, and you can order. And otherwise, I wish you a beautiful week full of transition, it feels. And I hope to see you very soon again. Take care. Bye now.